first things first, I will eat this.
All right.
Munch, munch, munch.
You grab it out of your bag and you eat it all up.
I sound like Rana there for a second. How odd.
Roll a d20. It's not too bad.
Yeah, it good. Very well, okay. I can't believe I'm about to do this, but it worked with Emily. It might work for me as well. Alright, and she will take a step forward and begin to, with a, she begin to speak loudly and say, "Help! Help! Is anyone here? Help! There is danger on the island. I need assistance." She will have adopted a panicked look.
All right.
Anyone? The island is in danger. Help!
As you are speaking, you will notice that there appears to be some fire glowing and flaring up in this particular section right there.
That's a new effect.
Hmm?
Look at your L through Emma.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah.
Ah yes, the imperfect sense, yeah.
That's the imprecise. I almost said imprecise. Imprecise sound.
Oh, okay.
It's a rule in Pathfinder that I've kind of never used.
Mm-hmm. So you roughly know where your L is.
Okay.
But yes, you will notice that there seems to be some fire flaring up right here as you are shouting. It's kind of sort of a mini eruption as it shoots up.
I will bend the knee on the ground and I will continue saying that this island is under attack by mainlanders and they've killed my lord. I come begging for help.
Oh, I see.
I cannot do this on my own.
As you do, whoosh, you'll see this rise out of the eruption there.
Oh my. What am I doing? This is a Dark Souls boss. Oh my god. Why is there a huge long red health bar that just appeared?
It will stiffly and with stiff motions, it will turn its head to you with extreme precision and stiffly step towards you with a loud kathunk, kathunk, kathunk. As now that it's right up here next to you, you can hear what appears to be almost a faint whirring every time it moves. A kind of thing that you've heard before in other large individuals inside of old villages.
Quite so. Does
it will then peer its head down with its eyes, question mark, transfixed on you.
Does it just wait, or does it speak?
As of the moment, it is just looking at you.
Okay. I will speak up. I will say, I would dare not come here if this matter wasn't of great direness. I know we are enemies, but I do not wish to see the island taken from us by mainlanders. They have come, they are strong. My leader is dead. I managed to run away. And now they are ravaging the island. Already they have went to the water elemental. They have found the water shrine. And they may be coming for the fire shrine as well. I've come to warn you.
Citizen, my responsibility is here with the shard of the first flame.
These mainlanders, they have harnessed the power of flame far beyond your own. They have already taken the earth. They have taken the earth shard. They have taken the water shard. And now they are coming for the fire shard. I've seen it with my own eyes. If you do not prepare, they will come here with flames. They will come here with powerful flames that surpass even yours.
Citizen, I have been prepared for at least 1,000 years. This place is my duty. However, if you are here to partake in the event, you'll see it kind of turn its head a bit. The challenge of flames, then we have something to discuss.
If it will help in protecting the island, then yes, yes. I will do it.
Then present your totem. With the hand holding a shield, it will kind of put its hand out as if it's expecting to be given something.
Uh-oh. That's not good. This is like the please present your symbol of Desna and we'll go. What? Symbol of what? Just replace this with the word totem.
Would you mind letting me know when it's been roughly about 10 minutes of your well being across the bridge?
Okay. I think we're getting close.
Okay.
Okay, present your totem. In these mainlanders, they have come too fast. They have come without warning, and they have destroyed my home. I had to run and flee quickly. My totem was left behind. But I am here.
You have my condolences, citizen. It would be best if you were to make a complaint with the local guard station. I'm sure they can help you better than I can.
Can I not pass the challenge without the totem?
I am afraid that it is protocol that you present to me a totem to burn, that I might give you your ash, your ember.
Maybe well. Well, fine. He's going to, on her person, she will present, she'll present this.
All right, how will you present it?
I have an offering to present to burn. And she will unhook it from her necklace, and with both hands outstretched, she'll present it.
He still has his hand out.
Oh, right. He will. I will put it in his hand.
All right. Well, you will reach up above your head and just kind of plop it up there.
Yes.
And as you do so, you'll see that in a single motion, it will crush what you have placed in its hand. And then a fire will whoosh from its hand, and then it will open it. And there you will see is a single blindingly bright, white-hot ember in its hand. Present this to the elemental conflux. If this is done before you succumb to the heat, or you'll see it kind of tilt its head almost in a glitching manner. And then its head stops, and it's just standing there.
Where might I find the elemental conflux?
The ember dies out.
Where was the conflux?
The elemental conflux last known location was on the west side near Main Street. By the Grand Temple of Mages.
What? Is that on Giovanni Island?
I'm sorry, citizen. I do not have the answer to that question. Please ask your local tour guide.
This guy has no idea where we are. This guy has no... I'm guessing the bird beetle must have snatched him from somewhere and put him here as a guardian. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are you also going to then... Do you know of Carniad? Or Sarseta?
I'm sorry, I cannot help you on this matter. Please ask your local tour guide.
Oh, fine.
Emma is going to...
What you got,
After
Emma?
it's been a little bit, so she is gonna cast Airwalk on herself,
Okay.
and then she's gonna go invisible and quickly make her move. So she is gonna boop right over the water. Get hot,
Yes, it's hot.
hot.
I
It's getting hotter. Oh, that's a
have-
scary man.
have one question, but it can only be answered if you approach here. I wish to know what is it that my eyes see over there? I'm afraid I need your help on this. Oh, it's the fire bag.
He's gonna put the bag around the orb and cover it.
Roll me a thievery check.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well. I'm sorry, citizen. There is an error in the temperature near the shard of the first flame. I will come back to you later. He rolled a natural 20 on his perception.
Skills don't have. This is D&D. What are you talking?
It's still 38 versus 30.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Even with the -5 I gave him, he still sees you. It's not counted there because I didn't want to type everything out, but he still got a 33.
But
Alright, he takes his first step. What you doing, Uriel? / Emma.
I'm leaving. I got the orb. I'm out of here.
Oh, you have the orb?
I should.
Okay, well, you will pick up the orb. You will place it in your bag.
I shout out to him and I say, "My flame! You forgot to give me my flame! My flame for the challenge! how can I do it if you do not give me my flame?
You'll see him robotically flick his hand, and the little ember will whoop, flicker, and land somewhere over here.
Ah, shit. Damn it.
As he is going to do another perception check to seek. As you can see, there's a glowing red light on his T-visor there. With the beam coming out, he's gonna roll a stealth check.
Roll a stealth check.
Oh, not
Roll a
again.
check.
I don't see
Do I
him,
get-
obviously.
Do I get anything for being invisible, or is that just? I don't know what invisibility does to being stealth.
Well, you read the spell invisibility.
Visibility. You are undetected.
This makes it undetected. The creature can still attempt to find the target, making it hidden to them instead, if he succeeds.
Yes.
And it's just based off of my normal
He's
stealth
doing
check.
He's doing a 30-foot cone. Okay, that is a good stealth
Okay, that's a
check.
good stealth.
He doesn't get another
But
nat
he
20
might
or-
get a good perception. What's it gonna be?
Alright, he is currently scanning the area. He walks over, you can see that his eyes looking, and you can see that his red beam of light goes straight over to you, and it passes straight through you and circles around the entire area, but he does not seem to act upon this. However, he does immediately turn around, and the red light is now focused dead on Urel's head.
Where have I seen this before?
I'm out of here. Bringing the orb with me. We're going.
Mm-hmm. As you'll hear it, halt, citizen. Return the orb, or the shard of the first flame now, and I will permit you to leave unburned.
But my lord, I've stayed here as long as you have seen me. I have not the shard. You saw the shard was back there when I was still here. It is what I told you. It is the mainlanders. They've come for the shard. I tried to warn you in time. But they have come. They have stolen the flame shard just like they have stolen the earth shard. This place is in danger.
Very well, citizen. I hope your affairs are in order. As you'll see it
You don't give a shit about what I'm talking about.
take a stance, you'll see him put his shield forward and extend his sword.
How far can I get during this conversation?
During this conversation, I'll say you end up right here.
Okay.
All right, everybody, it's sword time.
Don't worry, Urel. I've got this.
I can't hear you.
I know.
Oh boy, you Rao, how good a bait are you?
Dang it. I'm so slow.
Yes, you are. I almost have
Man,
twice
that was
your
such
initiative.
good thievery skill and everything.
That was.
I was so excited. Like this, I never get to do thievery stuff.
Well,
I know,
you still
that's
managed to do it, so I mean, it's not all wasted.
You rolled a freaking nat 20.
It's not all wasted. He still hasn't seen you.
He still doesn't know about you. He thinks it's Urel. Which, I mean, yeah.
Makes sense.
Alright.
You were not wrong about us being a Dark Souls boss fight.
Alright, here we go. Yura, you are first.
It's Elden Ring.
Mhm.
Whoops, sorry. Misclicked. Okay.
It's Iceberg! Okay, what are you gonna... You throw it in his face and he melts.
Well, that was easy. Seriously? Machines again? Can't I fight dogs or something living for once? Okay, fine. I've lost all patience with you machines. You're only gonna start out by casting Interstellar Void on him.
Alright.
$32, that's a success. Alright, so half damage. And if he is able to be fatigued, he is, but something tells me.
No, he is not fatigued.
Indeed. Something told me.
However, you see him whoosh.
I see whoosh.
You see him whoosh, he takes damage and he dims for a brief second.
I just want to see if it automatically applies the enfeebled. No, it doesn't seem to. Okay.
No.
Wonder why it doesn't. It's like the easiest thing to implement. Oh well.
I don't know.
Oh well. I'll just go and add it myself then. Okay, yeah. That was 2 actions, yeah. I'm gonna cast this on myself.
Alright. You touch your own forehead as a new moon appears over your head. Oops. Probably should have. There we go. 3 actions, correct?
That was 3.
As you'll see him, her? Who even knows? They will point their sword in your direction. Oof. And an ash cloud will appear.
It's this old boy.
Yep. Make a fortitude save.
That, I believe, is at the beginning of my...
Is it?
Creatures that start their turn within the cloud take fire damage with a fortitude save.
Alright, that'll be at the start of your turn. That's his turn. Emmer!
I can't see you, Emma. Although I can see you dragging your mouse. Okay.
He is going. He's gonna cast Produce Flame on this stump. Actually, yeah. He's gonna light that stump on fire.
That would be a tree, but yes.
Well, that tree on fire, even better.
Okay, roll an attack roll, and you're gonna need to get 15 or more damage to properly get it ablaze.
I hope I can still hit the tree.
Okay, the tree doesn't dodge out of the way. And you get enough damage. The tree has now started to ignite. A small portion of it is aflame.
Alright. That's my turn.
Ural, Fortitude.
It is personal this time.
Alright. As you feel fire whoosh.
And I
You are
believe
dazzled.
I am dazzled for 1 round, yeah.
Although I think your broccoli resists the damage, so
Resist 10.
you're safe from that at least.
Oh yeah. Alright then, I will begin by sustaining the void. Ask him to make a fortitude save as well. Same story, takes half damage of this.
Same thing as you'll see him again, whoosh, for a moment, become temporarily. Whoops. I did full damage. He will temporarily dim as you do so.
I will... I'm gonna use my pendant for 2 actions and restore my highest level spell slot.
Alright.
Sorry, Emily. This is personal.
You'll see him. Whoop. Put his sword up, and you'll see some little flaming wisps come out and begin to orbit around him. And he will stomp, 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 step forward into the square adjacent to you.
Hello there.
Emmer, it's your turn. The flame has now started to get a little bit bigger. The flame is growing.
What's the house? The house's roof is made of wood, right?
Yes, it is made of wood.
Is it a tall house?
It's 1 story tall, so give or take 10 feet. As they would all be about 10 feet at the peak. Peak of the roof, the ridge, the caps.
I'm gonna 2-action cast Scorching Ray at the roof of this house.
Okay, roll your attack.
Oh, whoops. Oh, dang.
I
Okay,
crit
roll
the
the
house.
damage.
26.
Alright, you blasted in 2 spots and whoosh. The roof is now ablaze, much quicker than this tree over here. This is just whoosh. Whoosh. As it's been blasted
I guess I'm not invisible anymore because I've been.
Oh yeah, that would remove your invisibility.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm getting a good look at what's going on over here. All right.
You
I'm
will
just-
see Urel as a lizard with this big, towering, flaming thing standing over her with a flaming sword and shield.
Well, she certainly has a lot of fire to escape from this situation if she needs to. I'll just wait a bit up here. She's just gonna. That's gonna be your turn.
All right, Urel.
She will grasp us. Oh, she'll start by sustaining the spell once more.
All right.
That's another fortitude save for the boy. Failure. Full damage. The damage just gets higher and higher every time.
As you'll see him dim a significant amount here, but most of his brightness returns. But you'll know he's a bit dimmer now.
You will brandish her staff, twirl it in front of her, and she will shout while casting a spell. She will burn her 5th level spell that she just got to cast Cone of Cold.
All right.
Point blank.
Hold on. Hold on.
Ah, sorry, that was...
Hold on.
Here we go, like that.
Hold on.
This might hurt. This might hurt. $90 damage then. It even reaches the houses behind it. 60 feet, man.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
The only thing that I'm imagining is that at point blank range, the Cone of Cold just knocks him backwards. That's as far as my imagination goes right now.
Okay, well.
The light around him just gets immediately removed instantly, and it's now this gray, dull, not even an
Alright.
ember flaring.
All right, you blast him with your blast as you shout that. As a blue light emanates out from there. Also, after this, roll me a fortitude save.
Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, me too. Hold on. I'm ruining the moment. I'm sorry. Order of operations here. As you take a staggering
3 damage.
3 damage. So he singes you a little bit. And then you just step forward with your staff, shoving it as high as you can to try and get his face, but you're real small right now. But you blast him as it pushes him backwards, and you can see that the fire on him just goes out as he goes cold, and you can see the cold metal underneath, and you can see that the sword and shield he was holding turn to a dull blackish brown as those fall to the ground, and he just tips backwards, falling and ka-thunk onto the ground. Whatever light of life he had before is now gone. And there you go. You just murdered him plenty.
Does the ground behind us and the houses, are they affected at all by the cone, or
The ground seems to be significantly cooler, but it still has a faint glow to it. The super glowy effect is gone now. But the ground seems to be cooling now, rather quickly. There you go.
Foolish machines.
You are still choking in the cloud rash, though. That last
Foolish machine. Okay, fine. She looks around. She sees that the shard is gone. All right, Emily. Well, no point being here still. She'll find a nearby fire, I suppose. If there's still one left here.
Well, the entire roof is on fire.
Yeah, the roof is on fire.
Alright. Well, I have to find a way to go inside of it. I double jump into the fire.
Hey, so you could probably just double jump up there.
I double jump into the fire.
Oh, super high.
And I walk back to the fiery stump.
All right.
And I see you come out of the fire, and I'm like, well, that took you long enough to get over here. What are you doing? Let's go.
It was a
Before
personal
that
matter
thing,
I had to attend to.
Before that thing gets back up and comes after us.
I look at Emily with just a unpleasant look. Bird people. We were told it was bird people.
I have a feeling the bird people are elsewhere. What exactly, well, is that thing still coming, or what's going on?
No, it is quite dead.
Okay, well, let's go discuss this elsewhere.
So
Let's go
now-
back to Amanda.
Why? We need to return to the Sea Devils, do we not? We have the Fire Shard.
It would be faster to ride the turtle.
But the Sea Devils is in the middle of the island.
The turtle can probably... Did the turtles
Unless
noticeably
you
swim
suggest you
faster?
kill it and fly.
Did the turtle swim faster around the island than we walked through the island?
I mean, I would say it seemed to be the case.
It would be quicker for it to swim near the other side than it would be for us to... Besides, I have questions to ask her.
Any reason to see Manda, I suppose?
Oh, that's not the case, Miss Lizard Tail.
Yes, what a waste that was. She will dispel her humanoid spell.
You know, I
The waste
never
that
pegged you
was.
for one to be cunning and deceptive. I kind of like that look on you.
You all simply just has a smile. What is that old token? Ew!
Oops, wrong one. Sorry, it said new token.
Yuel will smile at you,
This
a sly smile, whatever.
it ain't that one.
And she will simply say, "A girl has to learn to survive on her own."
As long as you're not pretending to be someone else right now. You're not secretly Lady Serva, are you? Are you just messing with me?
She places a hand on her hip and looks at you. Who do you think is the real Uriel? I can't tell you if I'm deceiving you or not if I don't know who you think is the real one.
Emma looks visibly confused, and like she's having a nervous breakdown. Well,
Perhaps when we reach back home, we could gamble our gold over some crazy eats together.
okay, that sounds good. I'm gonna sniff this tree. What does it smell like?
It smells like smoke.
Okay.
As
Not
you'll
crispy.
see fire on that tree. It does seem to be dying out now.
Okay. Doesn't smell like crispy bacon.
No, it does not. Alright. Let's get you guys to the name.
As we're walking away, Uriel will simply mutter to herself, maybe some other day, Shaldira.
Alright, what were you saying, Amber?
Is the bag glowing, or is it keeping the glow inside?
It would be keeping the glow inside.
Okay, that was the reason I was using that bag.
Very clever, because, yeah.
Alright.
I will have reinvested the sun ring,
Alright.
and I
Fine.
gave back the silver bird bracelet.
Thank you.
Okay.
I still don't think it's faster, but I suppose I cannot talk you out of this.
I want to ask her about about the people on the island. I don't think we ever got to properly ask her that. I was quite certain we would find bird people up here. Perhaps they lived in those houses and... What exactly happened?
Or maybe the bird is not the same kind of bird we imagine.
So you went there and that thing just appeared and started attacking you?
Uriel explains the situation. She went in there and tried to pretend she was part of the Earth tribe, but the only thing that came out to answer her was that machine, who apparently believed that he was elsewhere. He kept talking about this fire challenge that needed to be succeeded, and I needed to go to the Mage Tower and reach the elemental conflux. I do believe of that machine did not know, that clockwork man did not know where it was. He said he'd been there for 1,000 years.
That can't be. That would be weird. I mean,
I've seen weirder.
that's a long time. That's like
She shrugs.
Age
Not
of
for
the
clockwork.
Dragons time.
Oh no, the Age of the Dragons was at least 6,000 years before.
Oh. I'm bad at history, okay? So
No,
you said something about Ember? He was trying to give you an Ember?
Oh yeah, see. I had to give him an item and he created a fire, and I had to bring the fire to the conflux to pass the challenge before it died out.
Do you think it's possible that perhaps these bird people came here was given the power of fire from that machine thing and then left back to their normal home.
The flame he gave me was not going to last forever. He said I needed to do it before it died out.
Well, I'm sure the conflux was probably the orb thing.
Yes, well, you find a elemental conflux somewhere.
I have it right here. She shows you the orb.
UL will
Glowing
just
in her
kind of like look at it, think back. And again, that clockwork could have been so confused that I wouldn't put it past him. Oh, fine. You're all gonna trudge back to the village, grab the fire from the ground, and go back to Emma.
Well, I would follow you. I wouldn't let you go by yourself.
All right, there you are.
What are we doing over here now?
It's right there.
All right, you will see on the ground a dead robot man and his stuff, and a bright, glowing white light.
Are you sure it's dead? I don't want to deal with this thing again.
You didn't have to. Again.
I had to deal with it last time, thank you very much. It just dealt with me a little bit more.
It comes back to life, we'll just kill it again. Not the first time I have to take out clockwork. You're going to then snatch up the flame, the white light.
Alright, as you go to reach out for it, you will notice it's very hot.
Hula! Oof!
Scalding hot. Like,
Oof!
so hot that it's like touching a skillet that's been on the stove. As your hand immediately recoils.
Oh no. Great. And you wanted me to bring this somewhere?
Here, touch it to this thing. She opens up her bag and lets the power of the orb shine through.
Why don't we just drop the orb on the light? That way I won't have to touch the light.
But you have to be touching the flame for it to give you the power.
Ah.
And that brings the orb right next to you. Just be quick. It's just like playing hot potato.
UL will have an idea. She will cup her hands together and cast Create Water, and as the water is flowing from her hands, she will reach down and scoop up the bright light.
Before she does that, Emma starts screaming at her, "What are you doing? Don't do that! You're gonna put out the fire!"
Do you stop her?
No, I just scream at her.
What do you do, Urel?
I don't think this is natural fire. I think he can survive some cold water.
Okay.
Alright, so you reach for it as water is pouring from your hands, and as you go to do it, you'll see a large gout of steam as it will... But you go to grab it, and it's still hot, but you'll notice that the color of this ember quickly goes from white to orange to red, as it seems to be cooling at a rapid rate.
I just pick it up and move it towards the shard.
Do you continue to have the water pouring out?
Oh, at this point, nah.
Just enough to grab it, and I'm gonna speak a really quick motion. Like, so we have
Okay.
the
So as
orb
you do this,
set
you
up.
pick it up, you move it over, you put it on the thing. So you will notice that it dims, the water all, and then you feel the heat on your hand as you quickly plop it on the thing. It will land in the bag next to the orb. It will touch it, but you'll notice now that the ember is just now a glowing red instead of a bright white color. Nothing else seems to happen.
Ridiculous. Why are we even doing this?
That's not quite the, I told you not to put water on it.
Yes, I'm sure that's the problem, Emily.
Well, I guess since we're back here, I'll just, I'm gonna take his sword.
Okay, well, should be able to double click on him.
I can't.
I can't either.
Apparently that got changed at some point. You should be able to double click on him.
Oh yeah.
There
Yep,
we go.
now we can.
Alright, there you will see what appears to be a wooden sword.
It's mine.
And also a wooden shield.
You can take it if you wish.
I'm not saying I don't need a shield.
Could you keep it for Victoria? She might appreciate the backup.
Victoria? Oh yeah, Victoria. Sure, you could take it to her.
Very well.
What are these houses like? Now that I'm up here, it's not as scary.
Stepping inside, you will see spider webs, dust, and the remains of what appear to be some wild animals that have moved into these places.
Alright, well that smells really bad in there. I'm not going in another one. Oh, I see you're already across the bridge. Okay, I'm coming.
Creak, creak, creak.
Perhaps we need to assemble all 4 of the elemental orbs and then the fire will do something. Or maybe perhaps the 4 orbs will merge together to give us a bacon tree seed.
Oh, maybe you're right.
I wasn't trying to be right.
Well, we're 3 down, so...
It would be on par with Sir Valerian's foolishness.
What if the 4 orbs brought together turns the turtle into some kind of magical, crazy beast?
Then we kill it.
No, in a good way, like a friend. And we could ride him through the sky, and it would be amazing.
Indeed. Flying is quite nice.
Alright, you all will march through.
Why was this so easy?
And you'll see there's a turtle there. You freaking blasted it with a critical failure cone of cold, that's why.
Moving on.
You make it back. Where you will find Gorant is still floating in roughly the same spot. Oh.
At least we don't have to worry about Manda running off on us, even though we're not around. That's quite nice of her.
Indeed.
And you will see Manda here.
Maybe she would enjoy having the powers of flame as well.
Oh, let's not tell her about that just right away.
And you will see her sitting there. She will seem to be meditating, and she will have... the orb of water there next to her, and then she will be holding the orb of earth with her eyes just fully transfixed upon it.
I'll walk up to her and I'll say, "Managed to grow any legs yet, perhaps?"
Yeah, she'll kind of flick it up as her concentration is broken, almost
So-
dropping it. But oh, you're back. I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Yeah, we were. Well, we didn't exactly find what we thought we were looking for, so. I have a few questions for you, and I'm wondering if your friend here could take us around to the other side of the island while we talk.
Certainly, I'll go blow the horn.
I appreciate it.
I shall go flop back and forth, blow the horn, come back. As you will feel the land lurch beneath you as it moves.
So, how long have you been here by this island, Amanda?
Me? About. Well, do you mean recently, or... Because recently it's been about, I'd say 2 months, but Gorant and I often do make rounds.
Well, how long have you known about this island, I suppose, is the better question.
A good 10 years now.
So would you say you're somewhat familiar with the inhabitants?
She's never been inside the island, Emma. Emily?
Just some of the sea devils.
Have you ever spoken to them?
Yes, but they're not the friendliest most of the time.
The last time we spoke to them, they talked about some bird-like people that harnessed the power of fire, which I assumed was the fire orb, kind of like you have the water orb. But when we found the fire orb, we did not see any bird people. Do you know anything about them, or where they might be?
Well, I don't know the most, but from what I've been able to divine in the past, they seem to be... they move about.
Much like birds do.
They usually stay on this island, but they tend to move about.
Well, there goes our answer, Uriel.
They probably feel the fire shard is safe with that mechanical construct. So they have no worries in leaving it in his guard. In his guard. Well, they might come back home to a nice surprise.
I have seen their tents along the shores in the past.
Really? Which side of the mountain? Or Mount Island.
Recently, I saw them on the west side.
They would have a decent idea of where things are on the island, I think. You said they move around a lot.
Yes.
So they might know about the bacon tree.
I have been attempting to divine information from the element of earth, but it has not been giving up its secrets willingly.
Uriel, do you know anything about tapping into the secrets of magical items and whatnot?
At that comment, Joel just snorts. No, I do not.
Well, I guess we're both pretty bad at that, aren't we? Where is an amethyst when you need her?
Where's your crystal ball, by the way? Oh, it's back at home, isn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Back in my room.
would have been so useful for finding the bacon tree.
So, are we going to go back to the Sea Devils and give them the fire orb in exchange for the air orb?
I don't think that they're gonna give up their air orb. I think they were just gonna help us find the bacon tree. But if what Manda says is true, they might not actually do anything for us at all. Though they did seem to treat me like some sort of goddess, so...
Well, you are the Flame Lady.
It's likely they would be kinder to your kind than mine. Our two peoples have not been on good terms for a very, very long time.
You think with two clans of people sharing the waters, they would be more friendly, but...
Where
And
is the
things
rest
would
of
be
your
much nicer
clan?
on land.
Where is the rest of your clan, Manda? Why are you here alone?
The rest of my people live deep under the sea in a place that, if you'll excuse me, I don't know either of you that well yet.
Well, I think we know each other a little well. I mean, you did let me touch your boob. But it's okay. She winks. We've got plenty of time to get to know each other in the future.
She'll nod her head.
Did Urel just like sigh and walk away?
Yes.
I was like, are you jealous, Urel?
No answer.
Do you want to touch my boob?
He moves further away.
Oh, come on, I'm just joking. I don't know you that well yet.
Then why do you speak like that to me? That is
Because
the
it's hilarious.
opposite of what one should say if you do not know me.
Well,
I am not a
basically,
dog that we must smell each other's butts to know each other.
I mean, I figure if I say it, then you touch my boob, and that's a win for you, and a win for me. And then if I don't say it, and if I say it and you don't touch my boob, you make that silly face of yours, and then that's just funny. So either way, it's a win-win.
I appreciate that you. No, that's not this. I am. It is good that you are comfortable with your own body. Do not assume that I am not, because I do not share your enthusiasm for female body parts. Please let me be comfortable with mine in my own way.
Emma will step up next to you, and she'll nod and say, I understand.
I am definitely not jealous.
I just assumed with you spending so much time with Alice and stuff that maybe she would have rubbed off on you. Or rubbed on you, I'm not really sure. But with her. You brought quite the amount of interesting ladies to Celestra, let's just say that.
I have. None of them were chosen based on their physical attributes.
Well, I do see something in the distance. He looks out over off the turtle's back. Do we attempt to fraternize with the bird people and see if they know about the tree of bacon, or do we gather the favor of the sea devils with our firepower and hope that they might have a chance of helping us with the bacon tree situation?
We could always threaten them by showing them their own flame shard.
I don't want them to know that we have it right now. They might, well, I'm running out of juice. Let's just say that.
Oh, I see. Would the two of you like me to prepare some rest and relaxation?
Do we have time for that?
What does that entail?
Okay, we're going back to turtle. You'll see her go up to the water orb. She'll place her hands on there, and from there you'll see a wave of water just whoosh out into the entire room, just whoosh, as it gets to about waist deep. And one thing you'll notice is that the water does not pour out of the entrances. It seems to wall up there and no longer move, just as if there's a barrier there preventing it from pouring out. You'll also notice that this water seems to have a glowing effect to it that is happening.
This seems somewhat familiar.
If you'd like, you could sit and rest for a time. I can assure you it's very relaxing. All the people I've saved has said as much.
How nice does the water feel?
It feels very nice. It's not too cold, not too hot. It's very soothing.
Well, I already am I'm already wet, so she'll is one of these pillars like above the water at all?
Yeah, they would be. These pillars go up into the ceiling.
Oh, there's a ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a building?
Yes, you're in a stone chapel with a stained glass window over here.
Is there anything is there like anything jutting out of the pillars?
I mean, there would be this pillar over here that fell over.
And that one's jutting out of the water, right?
Yeah, that would be out of the water.
Okay. Emma's gonna take off her robe and put it up on top of this to dry.
Okay.
And then she is gonna dive into the water.
All right. It's about waist deep, so.
I mean, not like dive, but she's gonna like go underneath the water, then come back up and lay on her back and float.
Okay, and you'll find that it is effortless to float in just the perfect position as you're just floating there.
Oh, you're right. You gotta try this. It's great.
Indeed.
Oh, it feels so nice. Oh, I'm so exhausted. Watching you fight is so exhausting, Euro.
I do not know how to take that. She will lean onto one of the pillars and slowly enjoy it.
So, every hour spent relaxing in the super magical pool water of healing will restore one spell level per level. So, 1 spell across the board per hour. So 1 level 1 spell, 1 level 2 spell, 1 level 3 spell, 1 level 4 spell, 1 level 5 spell, 1 focus point per hour.
Right?
Well, that's quite fantastic.
For 10 minutes.
What's for 10 minutes?
I would hope a focus point would come back sooner than an hour.
Well, yeah, but that requires just a specific focusing.
That's just true, I suppose.
And you can only restore 1 focus point.
So it would take 5 hours to get 1 of each level spell?
No.
No, every hour restores 1 spell of each level.
Oh, okay.
So, combined effort. How long y'all gonna hang out in the pool?
I'm okay with just 1 hour.
I wouldn't mind a couple hours. Just a couple hours of soaking. But that's all I would need.
How long?
Just 2 hours.
2 hours. Alright.
Well, while you stay there with Manda, I suppose I could take a look at where we are headed. And you can join me whenever you want. Whenever you wish.
Also. Okay, go ahead and give yourself the spells.
Already
Oh,
did.
Okay. Alright, Urel, what you doing? What you looking at?
Well, were we headed to the tents or were we headed to the Sea Devils? Emily?
That is a. That's a. What do you call it?
'Cause you'll
Joint
see-
answer.
We'll see red tents over here. Oh, I don't know why it moved.
It does that sometimes.
So I am curious what you would like us to do. What do you think would be the best action? Our main goal is to find the bacon tree, after all.
Yes. And,
And I have a hard time seeing us going to the Sea Devils and me not trying to steal their orb.
Indeed.
We almost have all 4.
Yes, we will soon be able to summon Exodia.
I don't know what will happen when we bring them all together, but something magical has to happen.
I've only ever
I don't want to be there when that happens.
brought one of the orbs to the conflux. Can't imagine what happens with all 4.
There's a conflux.
Yes, in the mountain. Chill point.
Is that at the conflux that thing was talking about?
What thing?
She sighs. Where exactly again is it?
She'll point towards the mountain. In the mountain. Up the river. There's an island in the middle of the mountain. Small island. There are 4 stones. Each of them has a place. A spot for the elements. That's where I attuned first to the element of water.
Would you need to bring the element of earth up to that thing to attune to it?
Yes.
So then you would get your legs.
That is my hope.
But why didn't you say something earlier?
I just assumed it was something you would know. It's common knowledge around here. Perhaps it was foolish of me to assume.
Kind of was.
I thought you were trying to get it out of the orb yourself without having to go there. I thought, okay, I think I understand a little bit better now.
I was looking for answers, visions about the land.
Oh, okay, I understand. There was a miscommunication there. I'll be right back.
So, where are you
Okay.
planning on going?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh,
Perfect timing.
I will have to speak with your elf about that for a moment. I have some ideas. Uriel, can we go talk and talk out there for a bit?
Certainly.
We'll be right back, Amanda, and then we'll come up with a course of action. So, Uriel,
Yes.
we came here looking for a bacon tree.
A stupid tree. And now we're assembling all 4 elements to create a massive conflux at the middle of the island, which will summon a great demonic beast, certainly. A demonic beast made of bacon tree.
That's quite possible.
That is the only way to receive bacon from this island. Because there's no pigs here either.
My question to you is...
You know, knowing Sir Valerian, I'm guessing there is no bacon tree here. This is all a way just to spite you.
It's quite possible.
We're wasting our time here for days, and when we come back, you'll be like, oh, I know there's no bacon tree. I have a bunch of seeds here in my drawer. I just wanted to have fun and laugh at you for a little bit.
That could be true. But my question is well, I don't know about you, but I like power and getting stronger, and it just kind of seems like a way for us to just get super magical, like crazy stuff going in our veins. If we bring all the orbs up to that mountain and do the stuff with them. So...
If we're doing that, then we don't waste time and we steal the air shard from the Sea Devils.
That is an option I was thinking about. Now that
I'm not
is
trying to make friends
certainly up to you. I don't want to drag you along any shenanigans that are only beneficial to me and quite possibly you. The bacon tree is a different story. That's for Kurji, someone who was hurt in the crossfire. But this is purely selfish and fun.
Well, the Sea Devils know you and like you, so perhaps you could go there and put up a wonderful display of fire and enchant them all and drag them away from the air shard while I go and steal it.
We could do that. Oh, I've got that ember thing.
You have the fire
looks-
orb, it's the one thing that they want.
She looks in the bag of fire. Is the red ember still in there?
It is still in there, but it is now cold.
But
Well-
does it look like an ember?
It looks like a piece of ash. It is burnt out.
Okay.
If I touch it, nothing happens?
It is cold.
Okay.
I never touched the orb yet. What happens when I touch the orb?
You feel warmth.
But not like...
Beautiful warmth
Okay.
throughout your whole body, but nothing mechanical. Nothing in the game mechanics.
Hmm.
Alright, I have an idea, Muriel.
To the Sea Devils
So-
then?
Here's my plan. I will first attempt to negotiate with them to convince them that we need the air orb in order to reach the birds to grab the fire orb from them. I'll come up with a convincing enough story, and if they believe me, great. If they don't, or if they refuse, I will simply make a distraction, and then you nab the orb, and then we run. I would prefer to not cause more bloodshed. Because they are at least somewhat victims in this case.
So do I, but I also don't want to spend more time here than we should.
So we'll be quick about it. Do you have a way of being sneaky and grabbing the orb?
I always do.
Well, okay then. I will go speak to Manda, let her know, not the entirety of the plan, but I think it would be beneficial to also bring her along. Not to the Sea Devils, but once we make our way to the mountain.
Shall we carry her on our backs?
Well, I
I
believe
can't
she
imagine a
knows.
flipper will do well to climb mountains.
I believe she knows a way. She has reached that area before.
I could give her my ring of climbing. That would be a funny sight.
That's not. I'm not entirely wrong. Emma will walk over to Amanda.
Oh, Emily.
Oh.
If you're wishing to cause a distraction with the Sea Devils, then here, take this. It might help you. She will hand over her Flame Drake snare.
Really should have gotten that mod.
Give item
One
to the
lousy
player. Yeah.
Where is it at?
I think it's literally called give item to another player or something.
Yeah, there we go. There you go. It's now in your inventory. You have an adorable little dragon on wheels.
And yes, before you ask, this thing does work. Trust me.
How do I use this?
Well, see
Well, I
here.
just.
You wind it up, like you turn that little thing right there a few turns to the right, and then you set it down. Anyone who walks nearby will be met with a violent splash of flame.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
At the very least, it could cause a distraction. Just make sure the person who walks nearby is not wearing any maid clothing.
I have to hear that story.
No, you don't.
Please tell me it was clumsy.
It was not.
That girl makes me wonder.
Yes, she does, doesn't she?
Well, anyway, okay. I will go relay some information to Manda. She will head over to Manda now.
Will I have retrieved my rune scarred magic, or was that still
Yes,
gone?
you would have gotten that back.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, Amanda would be there. What have you finished?
We have made a decision. We're interested in seeing how things go. We're gonna make a trip back to the Sea Devils for negotiation. I do have a question. You know the way to the island in the middle of the mountains where the thing is, right?
Yes.
When we're done here, would you be able to lead us there? How did you get there yourself? Did you just swim up the river?
Yes, I swam up the river into the lake.
That does make more sense than what we came up with.
So, we'll probably head up there with you if you're fine with it.
Yes.
After we're done here,
Certainly.
and then we'll do all the attuning and everything. And you don't mind waiting here for us?
I will wait.
Well, I appreciate you, Manda. You have been a great help to us.
And you.
I hope this Earth Orb gives you exactly what you're looking for.
Thank you.
And we'll be off.
All right.
All right, Jarell, you ready?
Yes.
Let's go do some pirating.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
It's about damn time.
Oh, you're gonna be so happy when we're done here.
So it is about 5 p.m. The sun is still pretty high in the sky, but it is moving its way down.
We will make our way back south towards the Sea Devil Village with Emma walking friend center.
Okay. You make it there at about 5:30.
But yes, whoops.
Oh, okay.
Woo! Bye, Emma.
Yeah. All right. And you make it back there with little to no issues. Ray, roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Okay, you're fine. All right, you make it there.
Alright, now these sea devils do not know that I exist.
So you'll have to keep your distance.
Yes. Yes, I will. I suppose I will stay back here and wait for you to begin your whatever you're doing.
If the negotiations don't work well,
I know what's next.
just check up on me. How often can you cast that message thing?
Anytime. But I do not need to cast message. She will remind you that she has cast status on you. Well, she casts status and has you affected by it. So she knows where you are, your conditions, and your present state.
Let's see.
Wish I'd remembered that from the or from when you were doing the village thing.
Yeah, me too. Forgot about it as well.
Moot point, been like, absolutely, you can do message from basically everywhere. You know where she is.
I forgot about it also.
Me too. Oh well.
Who knows just whenever I have a status on?
Any conditions afflicting it
She basically just knows where you are.
knows where
So
you
if
are and
I-
how you're doing, pretty much. Your general state.
So if I cast shield on myself, will you know that I have a shield?
Well, that's not a condition.
If
But I'm
you're on
not.
fire, she'll know if you're on fire.
But I'm
It's a
not.
spell effect.
I'm not the DM, so.
I don't think a shield is a condition. That is an effect. A condition is like sickened or fatigued or, flat-footed.
Yes.
I mean, I guess if you sit down, she would know.
Just sits down. Ah, she's sitting down. She is prone.
If you go prone, she'll know.
That's right.
Those are conditions.
What if I have fleet step on?
Not a condition.
That's an effect.
A condition is always something negative.
Condition's only something negative.
Yeah.
Invisibility is not a condition.
Spell effect.
I believe. Well, let's see.
Well, you.
Invisibility. Okay, you want to know what conditions are? Blinded, broken, clumsy, concealed, confused, controlled, dazzled, deafened, doomed, drained, dying, encumbered, enfeebled, fascinated, fatigued, flat-footed, fleeing, friendly, frightened, grabbed, helpful, hidden, hostile, immobilized, indifferent, invisible, observed,
Invisible.
paralyzed, persistent damage, petrified, prone, quickened, restrained, sickened, slowed, stunned, stupefied, unconscious, undetected, unfriendly, unnoticed, and wounded. That's the official list. So I guess if you haste yourself,
Quickened and invisible.
yes.
Okay, so quick and invisible would work. Fleet step is not quickened, unfortunately.
Not a condition, so no.
I'm trying to find like something to easily do that would give her without, catching myself on fire.
Yes, I understand. But as you do so, you'll hear the bridge creak as someone walks towards you, hobbles.
Whoop.
And you will hear.
I will bow.
I hide behind a tree.
And I
you'll
will
see
speak
him
out loud and
wave his
say,
arms and
I come back to speak to your leader. Unfortunately, I no longer speak your language. But I would be
Yeah,
humbled
he'll
if you
kinda-
were to bring me to him.
he'll wave you this way in the middle of your speaking as he's turned around.
I'll look back at Yarel and be like, shrug and be like, I guess we're doing this.
Very well. Very well. I will now cast invisibility on myself.
Alright.
This is the old version of invisibility.
Is it? Is
You-
there a new version?
Well, you showed me that the new one has the spell effect thing they can drag. Right?
It does have a spell effect. It's got invisible.
You just drag invisible undetected.
Cool.
What I
then.
showed you was seed ability.
Ah, you're right. Okay, yeah. You got it.
As you'll see them hopping and bopping around, we're just gonna over here. There we go.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty far
We're
away.
just
Yeah.
gonna plop. As you be walking downwards, and you'll see a congregation of fishy, as they'll all be around here, and you'll see this guy he is on top of his dragon thingy. As now you see it. Oh, why is the picture like that? Why is the picture like that?
Ah, you have encountered the same problem as I had last time.
This is what you see. Beautiful.
Yeah, the show art kind of cuts it. Yep. There's a fix to that.
Ah.
And I'll show
Then
you
on this guy.
after.
Oh, it's doubled. There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
3 of them now.
Boy, that's what you see.
He's
So
awake this time.
You have returned, I see.
I have. I have learned many things about this island, and I have learned of your enemies, and I have clashed with them as well.
Have you gained the power of fire?
Well, I have attuned to the power of fire and have been given many abilities that I did not already possess. Unfortunately, they stole the power back from me and flew off to a distance that I am not able to reach. So I have come back for you with a request.
You would wish for us to lead war on the vicious people, yes.
Unnecessary.
As you
For
will
I
hear him
believe-
shout, "Ah, ah, oh," and the rest of them will start shouting and raising their spears and jumping
Prepare
up and
for
down.
battle.
And it is to war with them that we will go.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
As you'll see them begin running about.
Yes. It is war. I believe I have seen their encampment to the northwest.
I am putting
I-
some faith in you, Mainlander. Your power of fire.
Indeed.
You must make good on your half, for we have made good on ours.
Yes. Could you gather everyone together? I would like to grant you all a power.
Yes. I shall gather them. And you'll see him clap 2 of his hands together, and as he does so, boom, you'll see the power of air zoom fly into his hands, and he will attach it and tie it to a rope around his neck.
How dare you?
Fine, then we kill him.
With his power, with your power of fire and my people's power of air, they will not be able to stand against us.
I believe this to be true.
Emily, what are you doing?
Before we rush off into battle, before we head on to our enemy's camp, I wish to give everyone a blessing, all of your troops. The only blessing of fire that I can give out to those who are willing to receive it.
Very well then. He will reach behind him and he will blow into a conch shell, and you'll hear a boo as everyone from the surrounding area will step forward, and he will shout in their native tongue.
This is totally not going to get me killed, I promise.
As you'll see them congregate and begin to hold hands, spear to spear and all that around you.
Oh my.
I'm gonna like sizzle my thumb with a little bit of magic. Make my thumb burn a bit. It's kind of a, hey Rel, my thumb is hurting.
What am I supposed to do with this?
As you rel, while someone is shuffling down the stairs at this very moment.
Oh no! I jump off.
The status only works her to me, not me to her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
can't see me. Yeah. You don't know what I'm doing where I am.
Okay.
As you see a great many fishy all around you as they stare at you expectantly.
I would like everyone to kneel and close their eyes and be willing, for what I am about to do might be bright, but it will be painless. Though it might be scary, it will be beneficial. I would please ask of your trust and your belief in me as I believe in you, and that we can take these darned bird people.
Roll either a diplomacy or a deception based on your intent here.
I don't know what my intent is, so.
Whichever one you feel more strongly about, because I don't know.
You said that the air shard is wrapped around the dude's neck, like
It is wrapped around his neck, kind of like a big necklace.
I guess deception.
What's the cord? Is it like a chain, or is it rope? Is it?
It's rope.
Okay.
It's a type of twine.
Gotcha. Okay. I have changed my staff to my sword, by the way.
Oh, for being focused?
Well, no, I just swapped for now.
Oh, okay.
No focus on anything.
Okay. You'll see him give out an order as all of his minions will kneel and close their eyes. Him, however, he does not do so as he is staring directly at you.
Oh no.
She bows and says, I only look out for your safety. It will be a blinding light.
I will endure it.
Good. A good leader must be able to endure the elements. You are strong indeed. So I'm gonna do 2 actions in quick succession,
All right.
if allowed.
If you're doing things, you got 3 actions. if this is gonna elicit a response.
Unfortunately, it's more than 3 actions.
Well,
I
we're
will
gonna go
do-
through a cycle. You'll get 3 actions, then Urel will get 3 actions, and then depending on what goes from there, he gets 3 actions, and then back to you.
Okay.
Assuming the first thing you do is going to elicit a reaction from anybody. If not, then
Well, I'm going to cast Chicken Fire,
okay.
but not in a not in a negative way to them. I don't see them as my enemy.
Okay then. That won't
So it will be
proceed.
a.
Proceed.
So essentially, what I'm doing is I raise my hands up, and then out from me, fire flows and starts raining down from the sky as it envelops every one of them with a nice, warm, healing feeling. Any scrapes or bruises or cuts they have are magically mending themselves. But this fire is very bright, and it's there's lots of smoke and stuff, and through the fire and smoke, I'm gonna sneak a little laser pointer at his orb. The cats are back. They're coming for a different ball this time.
All right. Go ahead and do that.
Mad cats.
It's a once per day thing, though.
Oh, it's once per day.
No, it doesn't come back. You mean the magic from the fountain thing didn't bring back the cats?
No, it's just you guys, not your stuff.
Well, dang it. Well,
Alas.
she still tries and she just forgets that it doesn't work, and she's like,
He just points a laser at the orb.
well, that's all I had.
As you will, after this, hear thunderous sounds as they're all hopping up and down now. As they seem invigorated by what has transpired. They seem inspired as they're all shouting. Yes, it was a brilliant display. As they begin to separate now, shouting, and all of them are all making noises. Just blah, 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 blah. As they're all heading towards the water now.
I do have one request.
You are very needy. What is your request?
I'm hungry.
A local has informed me of a way that I may share in your power of air. That might help us in our fight, if I can keep up with you.
Have you not already taken some of its power?
I have not.
Step and fly away.
Oh, that's my own personal power. I have learned how to harness your orb's power. I just need to borrow it for a little bit.
Roll a diplomacy check.
She is trying. She's really trying.
You'll see him dismount from his creature, and he will hold the orb in his 2 hands, and he will present it to you, though it is still tied around his neck, and he is still holding it semi-firmly. Very well.
I appreciate you. I
So,
believe this will help us against our enemy.
so he is basically extending his necklace for you to touch the orb, but it's still wrapped around his.
Still wrapped around his neck, and 2 of his 4 arms are still holding onto it.
The rope or the necklace?
The necklace. The orb. He's
The
holding
orb.
onto the orb.
I will take this to the necessary place, attune, and then rejoin you in battle as fast as the fastest person you've ever seen.
You wish to attune to our orbital conflux? No, that will be after the great battle. Only if you prove yourself so worthy.
I am afraid I won't be able to keep up otherwise. They fly and I cannot do that.
Very well then. Ha, sure.
As his big creature will lumber forward and lower its neck.
I guess this is happening.
Then you will take my great steed.
Would such a majestic beast have me?
He obeys my very command. If he wishes to keep his life, he will obey me.
I mount the the water dragon.
All right. You go up onto the somewhat primitive saddle.
I swap back to my staff.
As you will see each of them kind of lift their arms up, and they will begin hopping and gliding along the path. All with a chanting a war cry. As you're on the back of this great blue drakish beast, as they follow along the river, swimming and gliding.
I cast my non-existent message spell to Urel and say,
Uh-oh.
mistakes were made. Mistakes were very much made.
And this would go with him. But those are 2 separate layers that require movement. Urel, what are you doing in all this? What are you gonna do?
Never really had a chance to do anything, so.
Alright.
Not much I can do here anymore. I guess I'm just gonna be, yeah.
Was there something you wanted to do before they flew off?
Yeah.
Okay,
Do it.
We'll rewind a little bit.
Stop
To
this
while
from
she was-
happening, please.
And while she was still mounting,
It was when the general was presenting the orb to Emma.
Before he did
Yeah.
that thing.
Before he got on.
okay, you'll have to. All right. So before that, we're back here.
The massive little guys, were they there surrounding us still? Or
They have moved towards the river a bit at this.
yeah, exactly.
Because at this point they were up over here. All right, what you doing?
Okay, so he presented the orb, and Emma tried to let me grab it and run and come back really quick, you know. You're like, yeah, right. We'll do that after.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, you all just, oh my god, no. Fine. And targeting the dude, the general.
Mhm.
I'm taking a gamble, Emily. I'm taking a gamble. She will burn one of her 4th level spells and attempt to cast Eclipse and Stasis on him.
Okay.
Damn it! He succeeded.
All right, he is slowed down a bit, and he is a bit stunned.
Damn it! Well, my next action would have been to, since he would have been frozen in time, I would have nabbed the necklace from him,
You got
swapping.
one action.
Yeah, exactly. I have one action. Well, I will swap to my sword.
Well, you already have your sword out.
Well, I staffed before casting
Yeah,
that.
it had to be the staff to do this. 'cause
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh, okay.
So I staffed, and I believe it's a reaction to swap. Oh no, it's a.
I believe it's a free action, or it's a single action. For what?
Summoning it is a free action.
Yes.
Um,
Pulling it out is an action, I believe.
if I'm looking at the sword, it says
One action, switch the sword to staff, no longer increases your curve.
as one action, switch a sword to staff.
Yes. As a reaction, make the sword appear from the star.
Yeah, and I have one action left. Damn it. I need 2 actions to do something. I need 2. Okay.
He is stunned. He
Yeah,
is
well,
stunned.
still have 2 actions, and that's not good. I was banking on a failure. I was hoping for a failure. Okay. Very well, with 1 action left. I can't do that, so I'm gonna have to. Okay. I will do this. No, it's just move. I will attempt to break the rope from the necklace
Okay.
with my staff, since it does fire damage.
Okay, make your attack to.
I mean, the staff is bludgeoning. Come on, we need to do like slashing damage.
Yeah, to disarm.
Suppose it's. Oh no.
I mean, he is holding it.
He's holding the orb
Yeah.
though, not the rope.
Yeah. You are correct.
I just want to find a way to cut the rope or burn the
Oh,
rope
you
or
just want to
something.
try and cut the rope. Okay,
Yeah.
go for the rope, I guess. Try and burn it.
We're both holding the orb right now.
Yes.
Alright then, let's go staff attack. Do you know if I was with the staff? Am I trained in that weapon or untrained in that?
Just the regular staff? You're trained with a staff.
The star staff, yeah.
Yeah, it's a simple weapon.
I'm trained, okay. So the sun ring wouldn't. The special sun ring action wouldn't apply to this.
No, that would be focused sword, I think.
Yeah, indeed. Alright, well, here we go. All I got is a plus 12.
Okay.
Well,
You go to smack him, but with Emma's hands there and his mix of hands, you miss.
Well, Emily, mistakes were made.
Emma, you got 3 actions. Urella's standing there next to you. She's swinging at the guy. What do you do? Hope you've been thinking of what you're gonna do.
Sorry, none of my ideas worked.
He looks deep into his eyes and says, "Relinquish the orb."
Are you gonna do the doom spell on him? Oh my gosh, she is. She is. Oh boy. It would be very fitting if he gets a crit success.
It's another will save.
That's a failure.
He got a failure.
He's flat-footed. On round 2, it's frightened, and then...
Well, hold on. It's incapacitation. What level spell is that?
Oh no. Is it? Oh, it is an incapacitation trait.
But it's still a failure. Okay.
Okay, phew.
On a failure, the creature is immediately flat-footed. Okay, his...
Frightened too.
I think his feet are flat now.
Oh, he's supposed to take damage too. That's
Later.
in the third round.
What is flat-footed?
Well, I've got one
Now,
action left.
Different pictures. It's nice, but where's flat-footed? There it is.
You can change the status page to show the words if you want. Anyway.
Okay, no, I got it. I need to learn the icons so I can just quickly click things. Okay, now I know what it is. Okay, he's flat-footed. You've got... What was that? You also have 1 action now.
What would it be to whip the rope from around his neck?
Thievery? Or athletics, depending on how you're doing this, I think. It would be one of those 2.
So it's like, we both have it in our hands, and I would basically lift my hands up and kind of like unlasso it around his neck. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, we'll say that's a courage move. We'll go athletics.
Okay.
Courage move.
So try to... I can't think of the word. I know what it is. Try to... Go for a grapple.
That's athletics, right?
Yeah, that's athletics against his... What is the DC, Kevin? Is it reflex DC?
Fortitude DC.
Fortitude. Alright, that is
30.
a success.
Thank goodness.
Alright, you have successfully, due to the fact that he is kind of slowed down in pudding jelly, managed to pull the thing. And now you are holding it. But now it's his turn.
Stunned 1. Oh boy. Well, we're screwed. It was nice knowing you're
As you
I'm out.
see, he will growl in rage and he will go for a poke on you. As he's in rage, he pushes forward as he critically pokes you.
Yow!
Where it hurts, and you also now are flat-footed, and you take 1d4 persistent bleed damage.
Uh-oh. Well, that's a nice crit there, Emmos.
And then you will see with his other hands, he will grab the conch shell into his hand.
Just like that?
Oh, the conch shell.
Yes. All right.
Oof.
You're out.
Oh, is that the thing they used to summon everyone?
Yeah, that was blue into.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're out. It's your turn.
Very well. 3 actions. And disarming sucks in this game.
Mhm. In 2 of his hands, you'll see he has his great long spear. In one of his hands, he's reaching for his conch shell, and in the other hand is currently free.
Yes. Yes.
At this point, I feel like it's coming to this. So,
It's coming to initiative.
let's maybe Peaceful Swamp. It's not the most appropriate music here. All right. You'll also notice that the Drake seems to be figuring out what's going on, and he will be doing things next.
Yes.
Thing here, assuming you guys are still here.
I have the orb.
Yes, you have the orb.
Oh, you do?
Yes,
Like it's freely in your hand?
I believe so.
She was able to grab it, yes.
Well, dang.
Let's get out of here, Urel. Run!
He was a stunned boy.
He's stunned. He's gonna be frightened. He's about to wish he was never born. Let's get out of here.
Okay, well. Don't need to tell me twice. I will begin with a time jump. As one action, I zoop up here. And the other action, I will zoop up here, is what I believe I counted. Yeah. And from here, I will cast Friend Fetch on Emma.
Okay. Do you accept?
I accept.
Meow.
And that's my 3 actions.
Hammer, what you got? Your 3 actions. Here we go.
I did I get a good look at the conch shell? What I was looking at earlier?
Yes, it is the same one that he blew into.
Does it appear to be like actual conch, or does it seem to be made of metal or some sort?
It's an actual conch shell. Taken straight from the sea.
Okay, so yeah, I can't use heat metal on that. Alright, here you go, Urel.
Upon looking him up and down, you'd notice he didn't seem to have any metallic objects sitting
Here
on
you
him.
go,
So
Urel. Be quickened.
Thank you, I suppose.
We're getting out of here. See, I believe I could move 30 feet.
Yes, 30 feet.
Meow. Is it a free action to shove the ball in one of my bags?
Sure.
Okay. Or better yet, I put it. Well, no, that wouldn't make any sense. Just somewhere where it's not glowing and making it very obvious that I've got the orb.
Okay, well, you'll put it in the bag and it'll be a much more muffled glowing. Alright, it is his go. What happens to him? You're gonna have to post a spell again.
He is now
He is
frightened
frightened
too.
too.
Post a spell, please. There we go. Alright, he is.
And stunned 1.
On the third round, it becomes stunned.
Third round, yeah.
No. Oh, finally on the third round it becomes.
And at the end of third round, it takes a damage.
Yes. Okay, well, he's now pretty scared. He's having a hard time focusing. And he is attempting to focus, but the fear has gotten to him as he's unable to pull the horn up and blow into it, but he is able to point and issue a command from his creature. Which is now going to move forward.
I see the beast coming forward, and I just say, not me, it's her. I point to Emma. She's the one you want, not me.
Alright, I'm going to ask each of you to roll an initiative here. Actually, you know what? We'll go with the same order we've been going. So, let me move people around. It is Urel.
I want to go last. Oh, the same order we've been going. Okay.
The same order we've been going in. I have to do a roll here. Okay. Yeah, I think that's correct. Is it? No.
Uriel went first, then me, then the guy.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I can't move him, but you used to be able to just move him up and down.
Change
I believe
change our
the
numbers.
combat enhancement mode that allows that.
Just change our initiative numbers. That should fix it.
How do you do that?
Uh,
This is a new version. Things are different.
I don't know.
Initiative. Whatever. We'll roll it. We'll go with the. Whatever. It's the fish's turn.
There you go.
Okay. What even are you? Okay, he is going to flap his wings and he's going to go up. Meow. Up in the air. Meow. And then he is going to cast this towards the fire robe person.
Uh-oh.
Yeep.
Man, Emma, you are not doing good with saving throws.
And Urel, roll me a DC 22 reflex save. Because you're within 30 feet.
No.
Okay, you both take damage. 20 bzz.
20 absorb.
Okay, Urel, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I will cast this one willing creature. Okay. This lasts for 1 round, 3 rounds. Okay. Oh no, hello there.
Hey, don't see us. Don't you lie.
They are swimming. They're not looking left or right. They're swimming upstream right now.
That is true. That makes sense.
Makes perfect
'Cause, I mean,
sense.
that's what they're doing.
Hmm.
I look at Uriel and I say, "Fly, you fool! I
Better
don't know how
you,
you'll do it, but fly."
better you than me right now. I give you gift of wings for 3 rounds.
Fly, me fool.
It lasts 3 rounds. That will be 2 actions. I have 1 left and 1 quickened one. I think I'll just be... Oh boy. I will start by moving away. Is it possible for me to like basically head off the map to the left? Is it like the beginning of a forest, a concentration of
It
trees, or
would be trees and I guess sure.
I would like to like start running that way in hopes that the beast is too big to like navigate between the trees and whatnot.
Okay, sounds good.
Yoink!
He currently doesn't seem to be paying you much mind.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing then.
As you can clearly see,
So I have
its
2
eyes
actions, so I
are
move.
laser transfixed.
So I'll be moving 50 feet, like this way. Basically.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh yeah, because you're fast.
Yeah. 50 feet that way.
Okay, Emma. Roll me a d4. And then a d20. You take 4 bleed damage. And you are still bleeding.
Okay.
There's a laserfish dragon chasing you. And in front of you, there's fishmen going up the river. They don't seem to have noticed you yet.
Alright, I think now is a good time to, So I didn't actually use that potion last time,
You didn't.
so I'm gonna use it this time. And I'm not gonna hit use, because that'll just get rid of it.
Mhm.
And I got rid of the last one. So, plus
Alright.
12.
Click on the roll D hit points.
Oh, I guess I could just click on that, huh?
Yep.
Oops, I did it twice, I think. Yep,
You heal for 29.
I'll take it.
And you have whatever elixir of life moderate does. Flop.
Oh, okay. +2 item bonus against saving throws for diseases and poisons. Okay, well, sure. Why not? I'll take it. And then...
I got 2 left.
shoot. Okay. Fly 60 feet.
Alright. Give me a
Godspeed.
reflex save, because right as you cross off, one of the guys jumps out of the water straight towards you.
Oh no.
Well, my saves are terrible.
Alright.
You've not been having the greatest of luck to avoid
He's going
enemy attacks.
He's jumping.
He's not
You
trying to
dodged
attack
him.
me, he just happens to be jumping.
Yeah. That's just to see if he hits you.
Yeah.
So you managed to get there without him smacking into you as they continue going upstream.
Oh boy. And I just shout out to Urel before I leave, by the way, like as she's leaving to the forest. Meet me back at the you know where. As we seem to be going opposite directions.
As this guy flies over.
Before he does that, I'm going to attempt to dissuade his direction
Ah,
Lose
I
the
see.
path.
by casting Lose the Path
Lose
on
the
him.
path. That's a reaction. Oh.
Oh my goodness, it works!
Okay, go back. Where is he going? What's the
It
range
goes
on
the
that?
opposite direction.
Make him crash into the
When
general.
does it affect him? 60 feet.
60 feet, so I...
So he moves one action this way, and then you do that. Where is he going? Draw me a path.
Into the water. Straight down the water.
Says that you determine where the target moves during the stride, though you can't move into it. Alright, he goes... Where is he?
He's right here right now. He's got 2 actions.
Yes, sir, that's 60 feet from me.
He can move 80 feet.
Yeah, but I have a range of 60 feet.
Yeah, but you...
So,
Stride.
that would stop him before he finishes his stride, right? Because it's a reaction.
A creature in range strides. So this is... From here, he would try to stride forward, and then... Now you move him back.
Oh, okay. So it's a second stride that triggers
Yeah,
it.
it's the second stride you are
That
affected.
makes
Because he
sense.
was 80 feet away when he
Okay,
started.
That makes more sense.
70 feet or something. So... Okay.
Alright, so he's here, so... We'll get him to go his full speed this direction.
This direction. Okay. Is this one stride or multiple strides? I don't know. Alright, he flies over here. Alright, what happens to the fish guy? Ray, send me that spell again.
Okay. This is gonna be...
What happens to the Baron?
That's not it. It's all the way up here. Alright.
Alright, he is stunned 1.
And at the end of his turn, he takes damage.
Okay, so then he gets unstunned. He's gonna run over here. And then I guess he takes damage. Roll the damage.
Not that good of a roller.
He takes bazap,
Oh.
16 damage. Okay. Okay, Ural. You're over here, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
There's still a river in front of you, though.
great.
And they are still swimming upstream.
Well, luckily I do believe I still have a 2nd level spell slot I can burn to give myself Gift of Wings for 3 rounds. And I do think that's the best option here right now. I use Gravity Well on all the little critters. No. Alright.
Oops, I forgot to loop, and I'm on dirt theme now. I was wondering why the theme is suddenly so...
Okay, I'm
Oh.
burning my last 2nd level spell slot and Gift of Winging myself for 3 rounds. And with 2 more actions, I think I'll be just moving 50 feet ahead. Forward.
Okay. Amers, roll me a d4, then a d20. You're bleeding. How profusely, we'll find out.
Why do I keep getting the highest damage on myself?
You are bleeding profusely. That skewer hit something substantial, and you're still bleeding. All right. Fun.
What do I have to roll to stop bleeding?
A 15 or higher.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
It's the reverse of casting stuff.
Alright, this is gonna seem familiar. Actually, it costs 2, so why don't I just do this then? Heck it.
I don't know.
I'm hasting myself. Pretty near.
Okay, you're fast. Also, for some reason. There we go.
So let's see, I've got 2
60
strides.
feet of movement.
I would like to go right. Actually, right here, please.
Okay.
I'm flying.
Meow.
That's my turn.
Okay. There's an angry Durgan. 40, and 40 is 120. Meow.
From what I understood from Lose the Path is that you only decide where he goes on the stride that he used, not his whole action, not his whole turn.
That makes sense. Good to know moving forward.
Yeah.
All right, Uriel.
Not really gonna be doing anything different, I'm afraid.
Well.
Run!
How's it going, Uriel?
Well, I mean, I'm further than you are now.
That's true. You are at the edge of the map.
I used 4 actions to run.
All right, Amers.
Lead step.
Oh no.
On top of quickened.
Fine, you win. 60. That's an extra 60 feet
Okay.
extra.
I've got 2 strides. This 120 feet. Let's go.
Yep.
I don't know if this is.
The D4 and the D20.
Oh.
Also, you should not be flat-footed anymore. That was supposed to last 1 round.
Finally.
Well, less bleed damage. That's good. You're still bleeding though.
How many rounds of or is it just forever until I?
Usually it is by standard. I believe 10 rounds, or the DM states otherwise.
Okay.
So you got a few more rounds of it.
Okay. Am I going past, or are we doing the thing?
Yeah, you are there. You both are there. Next round, you'll be outside of the screen.
Okay. We're both super fast, Johnson.
Yes.
You don't see me.
He's been eyeballing you the whole time.
You might.
He's gonna come over, he's gonna fly high up in the air, and he's gonna smack you with his tail. Smack.
Ow.
Okay, Uriel.
I don't want to shoot the dragon.
You don't have to shoot the dragon.
You know, I don't think. Oh, I suppose a touch spell. I think I'm just gonna cast guidance on myself and just keep swimming.
Okay, you are guided. Man, you guys are covered in effects.
I know.
All right, Yura has left. Emma, you doing anything fancy?
Do I have to use an action to leave?
Yes. You will need a move action.
Okay. Stay away from me! I'm on fire! Wait, you encircle yourself in aura of protective flames. You cast the spell the first time, sustain each round. Well, he's not. I don't think he's.
next to you.
I wasn't sure if he was in the air or not.
It's a 10-foot emanation, so he's
Stay away from me!
he's
I'm on
within 10
fire!
feet.
I'm on fire!
Oh wow!
Get away!
Goodness.
All right, well, you blast him as he whoosh as he takes damage and he screams, "Arr, arr, arr."
And I leave.
Okay, and then you leave.
Let's go! Let's go! Jump on the turtle!
By the way,
familiar
our,
scene?
well, our flying only lasts for 3 rounds. By the way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I-
flying
I
has
would have
worn off.
tossed my rug in front of me. Just zoom, flying on the rug.
Where the heck did Emma go? She in the she's in the turtle. Okay.
Let's
Oh,
go already!
How did it go?
Swim, fish boobs, swim.
We need to run around the other side of the island as fast as
Don't say that.
possible. Get us to the river. We need to get up to that place pronto, or we need to
So-
hide. One or the other.
Shake her head up and down, and then she'll start flopping as fast as she can towards the front.
Grab Amanda and toss her to the to the horn. Go.
That's what we did last time.
Yeah.
Grab her tail, grab her hands, plug her in the horn.
All right. And she'll meow move you along.
Oh, that did not exactly go as planned, Uro.
Not
So I
in
appreciate
the
you
least.
stepping in. I almost started a war there.
Not in the least. That was very bad.
Which your quick thinking was able to get us that orb, so good job.
I suppose, yes.
I was
Uh-huh.
afraid I was about to go off to war.
Sadly, though, now the general knows we're going to the conflux.
Yeah.
He will no doubt meet us there with his army, knowing that you tricked them into starting a war. He'll probably redirect his entire army to the mountain.
What do you think we should do? Should we wait it out, or?
My life for the bacon tree. Ah.
Or should we try to beat him there?
Well, the don't believe that is very possible. The path up there is in the river, and they're already swimming in the river. I don't think we can go faster than them swimming.
Well, as you recall, they were heading the opposite direction. They were heading north.
Oh, they went through the river up north.
Yes, they were heading north.
Oh, okay.
I suppose. I mean, we already spent a few hours getting here.
You would have spent about maybe half an hour.
Half an hour getting here, very well. Well, we can always try.
Turtle is indeed faster than walking through the dense jungles.
Fine, you win this round.
Well, I guess we'll have to hurry if we want to make it there before they realize what we're doing.
We have all 4 orbs.
Amanda, are you okay with this?
Do yes, absolutely.
We're gonna create.
Though you look a bit bloodied.
Oh, me?
my
Oh,
bad, Emily.
I'm
forgot.
fine.
Here. I cast this upon Emily.
I'm no longer frightened, thank you. That was quite nice, thank you, hero.
Nods.
If there is indeed a war party, I'd recommend we are fast, very fast.
Then let's...
I'm assuming your turtle friend can't fly up into the... or go through the river. He must be too
he
big.
will have to wait for us here, in the cove.
Well, let us be off then. No time like the present.
Yes. For as long as I can, I use the rug, the flying rug, until it
Would be
becomes
able to use the rug.
impossible to navigate.
You would be able to use the rug the whole way up there.
Use
Yay!
the rug! We're flying!
We are flying up the river. Look, we're
Whee!
here.
Oh my
Wee,
gosh!
wee, wee.
Hold on. Okay. All right, as you go up, you'll notice what appears to be the hollowed out portion of a mountain as you see a large lake. And in the center, you can see what appears to be some rocky islands jutting out in the center. And inside, you'll see it seems to be a big bowl.
Are there any?
Well, the mountain is a big bowl. Or any what?
We're speeding.
Roll, both of you, roll me a perception check.
Speeding. Fast. Go. You hit my dice.
Yes, you hit
You're right.
mine.
You made me
Emma.
go down.
Emma doesn't see much, but Urel, you will notice that there appears to be 4 great stones and a glowing circle in the center, along with some chains jutting out from 3 of the stones. As there is a path leading down there.
I suppose that's why we came here.
Let's get this bacon tree.
Oh, speaking of the bacon tree, I think I was able to discern something from the earth crystal while you were gone.
And you wait
didn't
until we
roll
climb the
terribly this
entire
time.
mountain before telling us.
I figured you starting a war was a little more important.
We're just here for the frickin' tree.
We all know we've gone far past that now. What did you learn, Amanda?
I believe I learned of its location.
Is it on this island?
Yes, it's on this island.
Thank
Please
God.
tell me it just happens to be up this mountain.
It is inside of a cave. Have you guys loaded? Yes, you have.
I don't.
Have
Well,
you
I
not?
guess we know what to do next.
I got
We
like a
search
2
all the
last time.
coves.
This time I got 15.
We search all the coves on the island.
I have a good idea. It's at the mouth of a river.
You mean the place where Grant is parked now?
No, not a mouth of the river. Where the river begins.
The butt of a river?
Yes.
For lack of a better word.
Well, we're here. Let's
All right.
put these orbs where they belong, I guess.
Might as well not waste any time.
Hop. Hop. Hop.
Hoopity hoopity hop.
As you'll make it fairly effortlessly across there, though from here you'll see Amanda kind of flops up onto the land and just kind of flops forward slowly.
Here, let me help you. And she picks up Amanda.
Oh, thank you. Roll a strength check. I'm pretty big.
You've been having too much orange juice.
Orange juice. Fjord comes out of nowhere. Did you say orange juice?
juice!
Of course.
As you go to pick her up, you're desperate running up, you trip and she flops and it doesn't go well.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I've made it up this way before. I'll do it again. As up before you, you'll see that there's a path that leads upwards. There's several tiers of stairs, several tiers of stone, and up at the top you will see this reminds me, I never gave you the orbs in your inventory. Yes, you will see what appears to be the magical stones up there, and each one has an image and color etched on it that seems to match the shape and color of the different orbs, where there seems to be a cutout for each of them. This is the conflux.
Alright, so do we put the orb in the pedestals and you guys just stand in the middle there or something?
Last time I attuned, I placed mine in that position there, and yes.
Now, I don't know if we ever mentioned it, Manda, but we have all of the orbs.
You have all. Yes, I believe you mentioned that. I suppose.
I
we
left
it-
them
should
on
have-
Gorant.
Is it safe for you to be attuned to all orbs?
I honestly don't
You will
know.
become the chosen one and ascend to godhood.
Would you perhaps want us to test this first so nothing happens to you?
I suppose. And she will hand you all of the stones, the 2 stones that she has currently. Emma, you have all 4 rocks in your inventory.
Are you ready for this, Jarell?
No.
She hands Uriel the earth. Oh, Uriel's walking away.
I'm taking a few steps back. Go ahead, girl. Have fun.
Okay, I guess I'll do this. All right. Flop. Flap. Flap. Flap.
All right. As you place each of them in, you will see them glow with a beautiful, brilliant light. And there will be a faint humming as you can feel the magic flowing.
And I stand in the middle to see what
And you will
happens.
stand in the middle and you will feel connected. Somehow deeply connected. Alright, sounds good. Trying to do 5 things at once right now. Pardon me.
No problem.
So as this is happening, you will feel energy flowing into you. And then you hear a vicious screeching sound as you're doing this.
Let me guess.
And this vicious screeching sound is not coming from what you are currently doing.
Let me guess.
As you'll see down here, it's an angry boy on an angry Durgan flying towards you.
Called it. I knew it. I totally knew it. It was so predictable.
But as that is happening, Emma, you will notice over here, there will be an explosion of fire as it whooshes up. And over here, you'll feel the wind blowing and hear the crackling of lightning. And off over here, you will see a geyser of water shoot up, whoosh. And over here, the earth will crumble and grumble and rumble.
Oh no.
But Urel, you definitely notice these boys flying over.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kinda figured.
I don't know if you have any long-range anti-dragon missiles.
Not within 150 feet. Once they reach 120 feet, I can do stuff, but for now they're too far away. So,
Okay, well.
so I'll just, get as close as I can here and just say, we got company.
Come on, attunement, let's go.
And
All right.
I suppose I'll ready an action to cast the spell once they're in 120 feet.
And then again, you'll feel fire whoosh as you'll see these individuals over here.
Oh no.
And then up over here, you'll see these boys.
I don't see anybody.
Oh no.
And then over here, you'll see these boys.
Oh no.
And then down here, the ground rumbles.
Oh no.
And you see these boys.
Oh no, 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 no.
I can't see them because of the statues in a way.
Emma doesn't see them, but she feels boys appearing.
Okay.
Urel's got a good view of them, though.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Roll initiative.
No, I'm not the avatar yet.
All right.
I'll look over to Amanda and say, is this what happened when you attuned last time?
Something similar.
Are they gonna fight us?
I'm not entirely sure. There weren't this many last time.
Did you fight them last time?
No?
Okay. Okay.
As Emma, you now finally see what was up to the north as it has flown towards the square.
Oh, hello, Mr. Thundercloud.
As you'll
Lightning.
see a crackling, lightning cloud floating above you, hovering down towards you, down to your level.
I say, quick, give me your power of lightning.
All right, Durgan is flying. You hear a loud screeching off in the distance. Meow. As
Are
he-
they
Does
close
Uriel's
enough?
action-
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
They're definitely close enough.
Was it? Okay, they go back. What was your thing you had prepared?
I readied an action when they're close enough anyway.
Okay,
Right.
they are presumably close enough.
15-foot burst within 120 feet.
Okay, what are you doing?
That's a good question. I mean, not electricity. That's. I'm not gonna go electricity. I'm probably gonna go acid.
Acid, okay.
I mean, again, force is probably the safest one, but acid.
Alright, acid it is.
They're both immune.
You're not gonna go salt? Can't believe
Salt water.
it. Oh!
Daring today, aren't we? Make them roll reflex or will.
Saves. Okay, I gotta look at those. Save. He's doing a reflex. Was that? Why was that hidden? Dang it. Hold on. Reveal to everyone. That's what he got. What do you have? Also reflex. Okay, well, one of them gets a success. The other one does not do so good.
That's a natural one.
One's half,
Mhm.
one's double. Okay. Yeah, so one's 10, one's 40.
Okay, he takes half. He takes double. As you see, just this blob of acid appears and it rains down on top of them as they're flying by. As you can hear this screaming as it's flying. Okay. Emma, it's your turn.
You got, I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to do here, so... hello, Mr. Lightning Thunderclap. Living
has-
Thunderclap.
It has flown down to your eye level.
I go to touch it.
Alright. As you do so, you feel a jolt that goes through your whole body.
Is it painful?
It's a bit painful, but it doesn't do any damage.
Do I feel like energy flowing into me? Like, is this a positive thing or a negative thing?
It's hard to tell.
Mando, what am I supposed to do? Do I give myself to the elements, or...
I think so.
I will walk underneath the thunderclap.
Alright. You walk under the thunderclap as you feel energy flow into you. As although it's a bit painful, you do feel somewhat invigorated.
This feels good, Uriel. I like this.
Good for you.
How many actions was that whole interaction?
I think 1.
Okay.
You basically just touched him.
Did I see the thing coming at me? Urel's attacking the thing. I'm assuming I'm hearing the
Well, you
the
are currently
swoosh.
looking towards you, but you'd hear Urel shouting and saying things. Yeah.
So would I be able to see the flying dragon?
I think so.
Well, I guess I'll help out. I guess we're doing this. Um,
It's late.
why the heck not? Fireball. Ba-boom, ba-boom.
All right.
That's the first time that's happened.
Double failure. Okay. As you blast the fireball, whoosh, the big dragon takes damage as he crashes into the mountainside. Kevin, do you want us to end here?
Once you reach a nice stopping point, sure.
Okay. As he comes crashing down and lands on the ground, he's going to do a reflex save to see how well he lands.
Nice work in that sea drake.
And he's going to take 10 bludgeoning damage from the fall. Okay.
That's a combined effort.
It was.
All right, Emma, you'll see. No, Urel, you'll see this fire person running across the chain and alighting itself.
Think
Next.
quickly, Emily.
It's so beautiful! Oh my god! Look at it!
As you'll see, it will reach out its hand towards you.
Take me, you beautiful man! I don't move that way, but I'll make an exception for you.
All right, Urel, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Hugo just.
Have you ever seen something so stunning?
I half expected when Manda said like, "Give yourself to the elements," that you would just strip naked and take me.
Now you're giving me ideas. Don't do that.
Alright, how long does this spell last? 1 minute. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna target Mr. Baron here. I'm gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay.
Good luck.
Stuff.
Attack roll. After a good
That hit.
start. Now he needs to make a fortitude save. A success, so he's enfeebled 1.
Okay, you blast him, and he's wiggly, wibbly, wobbly now.
For 1 full minute, hey, that's pretty cool. Alright, that was 2 actions. My next one, I think he's gonna come and hurt us. I'm just gonna, shield myself and all that.
Who would have guessed he'd try to come do that?
Random wild hunch.
Who would guess? Alright, and then you'll hear some splooshy, splishy, splashy.
Uh-oh.
As it'll meow.
He's coming to raid on our parade. Oh, he big.
He will come up and be enveloping the statue and reach out his wavy, sloshing hand towards you.
Oh wow. Amanda, That is quite the big boy there.
She will nod her head.
She'll like hold one hand out to the fire guy, one hand out to the water guy. He's like, I don't know who to choose. Why? But I want both of you. Come on, everybody. She'll reach her hand out to the water.
And you'll see, this guy runs up.
How'd it do?
As he screeches.
Wasn't they were having.
And then you'll hear a loud, lumbering thump, 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 thump as
It's
this guy
the vital strength of the.
up the mountain, shoving Manda off to the side.
Oh
And
my
he
gosh.
steps forward and he will place his massive granity hand on top of your head.
Mr. Big Earth Man, would you mind giving my friend Manda over there the power as well? She wishes to bask in your glory.
Emily.
Also, you're looking quite swole.
Yes, he is.
Manda, do you want to come onto the circle with me and get some Earth power?
Yes, I will. I shall spend her actions to flop over.
Man, she is fearless. You must have charmed her, Emma, or something. She's
As
under
she
your
kind of
spell.
huddles up next to you as you're surrounded by these things.
Urel, do you want to get in on this action too?
As this guy will be doing the... bzz.
I'm good.
Emma, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm holding hands with the Earth Boy.
Okay.
Do I need to spend an action to hold hands with everybody?
Yes.
So who have I held hands with so far?
The lightning boy.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, but you need 4 hands. So only the Baron can do this.
So I will hold hands with the Fire Boy, then the Earth Boy, then the Water Boy. All 3 boys.
All right. Where did I put it? There it is. All right, you do that to all of the dudes. All right, those are your 3 actions for your turn. As the Fire Boy will remain here and hold your hand. Urel, it's your turn.
I will do a 5-foot step. Block his path. And then I will spend a 3rd level spell. It worked against Natalia. I cast Gravity Well. Try and that's 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. And try and send him hurtling down the cliff.
All right, he goes whoop. With
Oh,
one of his 3 hands, he's able to grab onto the nearby post and not go flying down the mountain.
darn. It worked so well the last times. Oh, those are my 3 actions, I'm afraid.
All right, Water Boy's still here being bubbly. It is now the Sea Baron's turn, and he's going to step up towards here. And as he's passing, he will swipe at you with his sword.
I know that sword. That's the sword Emma gave. A 22 will not hit me.
That does not hit, so he went up. Strike. There. Okay, and he's gonna be here. All right, from here,
Uh-oh.
it's the Earth Boys. You'll see Manda reach up for him, as you'll see her attune as well, as she seems to be communing with the great Earth Spirit Man.
It's happening.
And then it's Emma, it's your turn.
I see Uriel struggling with this boy, and I'm like, okay, I guess we better take care of this.
As you see him look at you as a rawr.
Well, in that case, I don't want to ruin this place, but okay. So we'll instead, sure, we'll attempt this. Let's see if I have just as horrible luck as I'm gonna sear and light him.
Okay.
33 is good.
All right, yep, that's a hit.
And I don't know if he takes good damage, but oh my goodness, okay.
How do you do this?
I look over at him and I see Uriel almost getting like him slashing at Uriel, and I'm like, oh, we tried to do this the nice way. And she's just like, she holds up one hand and just a big old scorching beam of light comes flowing out of her and straight through his head.
Okay, and now there's fillet of fish there as he flops down to the ground, dropping his weapons.
Yum.
Oh, you hate to see it. But there was no other way. And I look over back to Manda to see how she's taking to the earth.
And at this
Yeah.
point, you will see that her lower half seems to be shedding, and from there, legs seem to be coming out.
Yes. See Emma going, oh yeah.
Here we go. Let's see if the image does not work correctly. So give me a second. I don't know why the images are broken, but that's fine. Got it over here. You'll have to look in Discord to see. As you'll see, she has now sprouted legs.
Oh, she's even hotter.
As you'll see that she is now attempting to stand, grabbing onto you as she now somewhat towers above you at a height of about 6'8".
Oh, you're quite tall.
Emma
Oh,
likes
you're
the tall
quite
ones.
tall.
Emma's gonna be happy about that.
Is Amethyst's sister tall?
Amethyst's sister? What? No, Amethyst's sister is like 5 foot something. Short.
Okay.
Opal, yeah.
And from there, you will see that the elemental entities here will be standing here. They will look at you. They will all give a little slight bow to you.
Are you sure you don't want to get on this before they leave, Uriel?
Nope.
It was nice. You could sprout legs too. Maybe out of your stomach. You could have 4 legs.
Thank you for confirming my choice, my decision. Y'all enjoy.
Bye.
And with that, each of them will return back to the location from whence they came. Whoop. As they will all disappear back into their respective portals and whoosh.
And over at Amanda and help her to keep standing.
As she just keeps almost teetering over.
We'll have a lot of training to do for you.
She nods her head. Yes, this is very unusual. I'm not used to having to. As she almost falls over and like yanks on your hair, trying to stay right up, right side up, not tip over.
We'll have plenty of time to adjust back at home with us.
I'm sure. That was very brutal. She points to the fish guy.
Unfortunately, I did not wish to do that to him, but I didn't want him to do anything to Urel, and I tried to reason with him, but he did not respond well to it. We normally don't like to murder,
Yes.
but if he were to make it through Urel, I'm sure he would come after you as well, and I can't have that.
I'm very happy you're not against me.
Well, of course not. You're honestly the only good person on this entire island. I don't know what's wrong with the inhabitants here.
She's the only one
Everyone's-
not living on the island after all.
I think it would be a good idea if we took these orbs back with us. It feels quite dangerous giving this kind of power to the people who live here. And I also think it might give them the peace of mind, so maybe they're not warring with each other.
Perhaps.
What do you think about that, Manda?
I don't know a whole lot about what goes on the land.
Well, from what we've seen, people on the land are very sus.
You don't say. How unusual.
At least on this land. Our land is a little bit more civilized. People aren't fighting on the people aren't fighting over these orbs.
Then perhaps it would be better to take them with.
I think so. Emma's gonna reclaim the orbs.
Alright then.
Burr, 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 burr. After we get that bacon tree, we can head home. And I can show you to all the cool people.
That will have to be next time.
Well, it takes some time, of course, yes.
So, there you go. That went very differently than I thought it would go. You guys are wild.
What did you expect was gonna happen?
I don't know. Not that.